made that made him successful and what weren't some that weren't good for his company. So I have that Rockefeller was an extremely ambitious young man, but like most famous or successful people, he started out small. In 1885, he was a bookkeeper at a small produce commission called Hewitt and Tuttle, and he made 50 cents a day. 3 years later, he went on to the grain shipping business on Lake Erie and earned thousands of dollars. So Rockefeller was a good debater and very good with numbers, which were good traits for a businessman. Rockefeller started out in the oil business, being the co-owner of Standard Oil. He was partnered up with his brother William Rockefeller, Henry Flagler, and a silent partner, someone who gives money to a company without having a say in what the company does. So in a way, they just fund them. Together, they created the greatest oil company of their time. Before you read this, you will hear the word stocks a lot. This is because buying stocks was one of Rockefeller's key strategies to becoming successful. Now that you know a little bit about Rockefeller and who he worked with, I'll begin teaching you about the deals he made that were good for his company, and the choices he had to make too. He had decided to buy all the stocks and which ones to buy. I don't have that in writing on here, but that's one of the choices he had to make, is how many to buy. And if he was going to buy stocks at all. Also, Rockefeller started out, he borrowed around $1,000 and then made that amount on his own to start his company. I don't know this for sure, but I'm pretty sure that his partners would have helped to pay for the company also. The main reason Rockefeller was successful was because he bought stocks. He bought tons of stocks that increased the money he got. So to make money, he had to spend money. And I have here some definitions of the vocabulary words I used. And the definition of stocks is parts or shares of a company. A silent partner, someone who gives money to a company without a say in what they do, so it's not like buying stocks. You just give the company money. Again, in a way, it's just like funding them. Investing is if you buy stocks from a company, you're an investor in that company. And then here are facts about stocks. If you buy enough stocks from a company, then you have a say in what they do. Also, you can buy whole companies from stocks. You can just buy little parts of stocks, and that adds up to a lot. Even if you buy an extremely small stock, you're still considered an investor. So that's all, and I'm just clarifying that I wasn't able to get my essential question answered. I couldn't find any of the deals he made, and I just couldn't find the choices of stocks and investing in companies. So yeah, my essential question technically is not answered, but I learned a lot anyways, and I learned a lot about Rockefeller, and I hope you did too. And you should probably just read over this if you didn't really understand any of that. So yeah, thank you for listening.